Hello YouTube! I am here and I'm going to be showing you the Minecraft Rick and Morty house that I made. I mentioned this in the previous Battle of the Elements video with Zone Wolf 5DS, also known as my friend Aiden, and I said that I would make a video of me showing it off. Now, I also mentioned that I did not watch Rick and Morty to make this house, nor did I look at Google Images. I just decided to make more of a modern house design, kind of just like a normal standard house kind of feel, and then I made sure to do a good job of making it kind of feel like Rick and Morty. So I'm going to be showing that, and I also mentioned that I made a working garage. Now, hold on a minute. I'm just going to do this. I mentioned that I made a working garage in this server by myself with no help. It took a long time, and I'm going to make sure to show that off too, but it will be one of the last things. So stay to watch the end of this video. Thank you, and here we go. So here is what the house looks like from the outside. This redstone stuff over here is for the garage door to open. I'll explain why there's just random redstone. It's not random. You'll actually see what is being used to open the garage, and right here is the garage door. So you may be thinking of some ideas of how I pulled this off, but I will explain it later in case you don't know. Now, I have these little bushes. I don't think that this isn't realistic. I know that there's a driveway, so this is why I had a path, just so I had something along those lines. I know there's not, because I know it's not that fancy. I just decided to do that anyways. So this is just supposed to be an empty room with a window here. This is supposed to be the kitchen. I know that they have a kitchen and a table. I really can't get into this because I don't have the plugin where you can right click a stair block and be sitting in it. But I know that they do have like a dining area and a kitchen. So that's what this is supposed to be. And these are supposed to be like little cabinets. And then over here is supposed to be that room where there's like a carpet and a TV at. This was really hard to make because I tried to originally use like a birch door, but it wouldn't work right with the stair block, so I did do this instead, which still looks really good. And have my TV over there. So I'm going to be heading upstairs. If you noticed that earlier, there is an upstairs over here. Now, I did have to use slabs for the most part in this because I did not give myself a lot of room to work. It looks like I did, but this is actually really small. You can see that, like, it's not that. I know it looks huge, but it's not. This is actually on top of like an open area that I had to fill in with dirt because it was like on top of a cave almost. It was laying all around, so I had to do some terraining. But I'm gonna be heading upstairs, showing that off. Now, I did not think about this when I was making it because I didn't have a lot of room. I made a room for Morty and I made a room for Summer. I did not make a room for Jerry and Beth, which is because I ran out of room, like I said. So I'm going to be showing off those two rooms and just make sure that I'm hanging to the right one. Okay, so I'm hanging to what I would imagine Beth, or not Beth, what Summer's room would look like. Just pink with what I tried to make look like as close to pink walls as I could, a bed, and a little area with a computer. I don't know. I was really just kind of guessing with this one. It's more of the just same design with Morty's room too, but like blue room, a little bit of a carpet near the bed, and then a computer here. Because I know for a fact Morty does have a computer in his room with like a little desk. If you watch the theme song. Yeah. Hang back down. I'm going to be showing off the inside of the garage. The entrance is over here on the inside. I will show how to use the garage door later. Now, this is supposed to be Rick's lab with another computer, and just like I know he had like that table in the there's one episode I think what was he doing? He had like there was a person he had on the table, or they like went inside of his body, and there was an adventure about that. So that's why I knew to put a table in here. This is supposed to be his clone from the episode where he decided to have just a bunch of clones. I didn't have enough room to do multiple clones because that'd be insane. This is just for decoration to show that he's a scientist. He has scientist stuff going on in here, and that's why there's also a brain in a jar. And if you want to know how I did this, I watched a video from the YouTuber Magma Museum. He does build tutorials on a lot of stuff. I really recommend you check out his channel if you haven't already. He's a pretty big YouTuber, I'd say. I think he has a YouTuber play button, maybe. I don't know. But he is really good at tutorials. Just really awesome. I've used the brain in a jar technique in multiple servers. It's just really awesome. Now I'm gonna head out and show off how the garage door works. And then I'll show, wait, so you have to pull this lever here. And from that noise you might know what I did. You have to pull this lever here. Then it's open. So you can walk in and out, and then head back over here. Pull the lever. Pull the lever. And it's closed again. Now I'm going to show off how this works by doing dash game mode 3. So I'm in spectator mode right now. So the redstone goes down to here, and we have pistons. Well, not pistons, they're sticky pistons. So the iron blocks are stuck to the piston. And while making this build, the redstone actually doesn't work at a certain point, which is why I need to use redstone repeaters. So then the redstone signal goes over to here into another redstone repeater where it then does this. Now you have to use redstone repeaters instead of redstone, otherwise the redstone is just going to be all connected and won't be signaling into the piston. So this is all the redstone needed for the bottom layer. This is not for the top layer at all, just the bottom. Now I'm going to be showing what's needed for the top layer. Most of the redstone is actually right over here, and I don't know if I can get into this well. So there's a block of andesite here, a polished andesite, and the piston is directly below. The sticky piston is directly below that block. Now I said that having it all connected like this would not work, but that applies to down over here. But over here it actually does work, which I think was kind of weird, but this is the redstone needed for the garage door to work. I'm going to do dash game mode 1, which is what I was in. Wait. That's what happened. Now I'm back in creative mode. I will probably, yeah. For comparison, right now I'm going to flash over an image of the Rick and Morty house just to show that my build was not accurate. So look at that right now. And I apologize for the inaccuracies in this build, but I honestly, when I made this, just had spare time and I just felt like messing around, and I was thinking, oh, this would be a cool thing to do in my free time. There was no one else wanted to was able to record with me at the time, and I didn't really. I don't remember if it was that no one wanted to record or if it was that I didn't. I think it was I didn't feel like recording, because it was like the last day of me being here before I went to my church camp, and I didn't feel like having to record a video, edit it, and then upload it. I didn't feel like doing that, so I just messed around, made this. It took a long time to get that garage door working. And I am aware that there already is another YouTuber who has done a Rick and Morty house, but I didn't like the color scheme that much. It starts out with like pink clay, pink stained clay. Sorry about that. I kind of disagreed with the color scheme. I forgot the name of his channel. I watched it a little while ago. It was like the same day I made this house, which was over a week ago. Well, exactly, I think a week ago. No, it was slightly over a week ago. Just like it was either exactly or the day before a week ago. I don't remember. But this is my version of a Rick and Morty house, and the reason I made this, in case you don't know, is because I will be doing a Rick and Morty roleplay with Zone Wolf, also known as Zone Wolf 5DS. That's the name of his channel. Um, I'll be doing a roleplay with him. I will be playing as Rick, and he will be playing as Morty. And I may try to add in other characters from the TV series that my other friends will be playing as. I am sorry about that. I will probably cut that out of the video. But, yeah, I will be doing a role play with Zone Wolf, also known as Zone Wolf 5DS as the name of his channel, or our friend Aiden. I'll be doing role play with him. Maybe some of our other friends playing as other characters. It's going to be really cool. Hopefully, we'll be starting it soon. Our friend Matthew, also known as LegendsBot, that's going to be the name of his channel, and Super Scientist 2, that's his Minecraft username. He has been really busy, but I think he's almost done with the modded world, which is what we're using for the roleplay. So hopefully he's almost done with that, and we'll be able to start soon. I have already done a lot of the Minecraft skins myself, so that will not be an issue. Leave a like, subscribe, and goodbye everyone.